Crypto Celine's Newsflash on London Crypto Network's Lockdown Sunday. So welcome, it's been another eventful week in the crypto space. So let's get to it with, let's skip that. Let me just go to our weekly review. I do this review every week just to keep everyone up to date with what's going on in the crypto market. And so last week was really, really interesting. And we've got Elon Musk really tweeting for Bitcoin, you know, and anything Elon Musk does or says on his tweets, it affects the markets, and it does, you know, to the degree that I'm sure he's been warned by the elite not to tweet about GameStop or any of these other currencies or cryptocurrencies or companies on the stock exchange. So he says he's on board with the global shift to crypto-based economy, and he changed his Twitter bio to say #Bitcoin on Friday. And he liked a tweet that maps out the transition from the current traditional financial order to a new decentralized system. And so decentralization is the essence of cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Now, Michael J. Saylor, he commented last week, and he's also commenting this week on Bitcoin, and says that gold is dead money and predicts mass migration to Bitcoin. Now, you know, for years, in fact, for the past couple of years, I've been saying to people when they say to me, oh, what about gold? I'm like, yeah, you know, yeah. We're moving to like non-mining of, you know, minerals from the earth to, you know, combat climate change, anything that comes from a progression path, because we're going to renewable energy. We're going to, you know, online, we're not using paper, we're not using, you know, we're transitioning from renewable energy from oil to renewable energy. So you see, gold will be affected as well. And so they're saying everywhere that gold is going to be replaced by digital currency, by Bitcoin. And so here he says gold is dead money. Sell your gold and buy Bitcoin, because other people are going to sell their gold. And if you wait until you've been front run by all the hedge funds when they dump their gold, you're going to be the last person out. I think gold is getting demonetized. Okay, so this is serious stuff. There's $10 trillion worth of monetary energy in gold right now. Eventually, it will only be the central banks that want to hold it. Every private rational actor is going to move out. Let me just add someone to the meeting. They're going to move out of it. They're going to move out of gold and into Bitcoin. So warning, guys, let's just drop the fantasy we have with gold. Okay, it was an era of pre-20th century. We're in the 21st century, and the new gold, the digital gold, is Bitcoin. Okay, and so all of the institutions are going to dump their gold on the market. The gold price has been, you know, crashing. It was unable to go beyond $2,000 per ounce. Okay, it struggled to pass that or to that level, and so since, and this week it's plummeted. It did regain a bit, but you know, gold is out of favor. Bitcoin is the favorite one, and it is by far the bigger idea than Apple or Amazon. And that's coming from Kathy Wood, who is the CEO, the founder of global asset management company ARK Invest. And she says that Bitcoin has more upside potential as a leading crypto asset. She stated that we've been expecting institutions to start moving into Bitcoin and other crypto assets, but primarily Bitcoin, the most secure of the blockchains. because if you look at the correlation of Bitcoin's performance relative to any other asset class, it has the lowest correlation, meaning if you buy some Bitcoin, you will further diversify your portfolio and increase your returns with lower risk. Lower risk. Okay, so institutions are looking for that low correlation, and Bitcoin has it. That is clear. We have 10 years of history now. Okay, so if we don't understand what is happening in the world, just follow what we're doing, follow what London Crypto Network is doing, get into Bitcoin, get into cryptocurrency. All right, so this was last week's news about GameStop. If you didn't get the news, GameStop is a stock that is regularly shorted by Wall Street and institutional investors. They bet for the price to go down. So they profit off the misery of GameStop, okay, of the GameStop's underperformance. And it was underperforming, and the lockdown killed it. And what makes it different is that GameStop shares were being offered in cryptocurrency platforms, okay? And so a social media group called Wall Street Bets, they got together and started buying GameStop shares to the point that Robinhood, a broker, actually ceased allowing orders into GameStop, okay? Now, it got so serious because the institutional investors were losing their money in GameStop because the price was going up and they had bet for the price to go down. They lost about something $1 billion in one trading session. It was a bloodbath for them. That they want to get Congress involved and Janet Yellen, and there's this big investigation going on right now. So we're going to monitor that quite closely. Everyone got involved, from the Winklevoss twins. Okay, they said that you can't open your business in a pandemic, and oh, by the way, you can't trade. Okay, Bitcoin millionaires Winklevoss twins blame inequality for the rise of Reddit GameStop mob. Okay, so this is going to, if they can get away with changing the rules of how we trade on the stock market, they may try to further restrict our access to stocks and shares, okay? And that will migrate people over to cryptocurrency. Yes, we shall see how that one plays out. So let's take a look at what's going on with Dogecoin. Remember, Dogecoin is one of those coins that is a meme. It's what we call a meme coin. It doesn't, it's not backed by anything. They created it just for fun. And it's the chosen coin for the movement, for the people of the Reddit community. And by and large, you know, a lot of people are getting on board. Last week, we saw Dogecoin just hit the 3-cent range. And on the Fibonacci, let me just turn off my camera because it's blocking the screen. Well, let me just move the camera to the other side. That's better. Okay, let's continue. So it was 3-cent last week, and on the Fibonacci retracement, it stopped short of this level here. The it's actually 260% appreciation, which is huge on the Fibonacci retracement. And this week, look at what it's done. It's gone through the most top level of the retracement. So it just tells you this is completely overbought. However, it's fueled by the movement. And you can see it's now standing at 6 cents. And the Reddit community are going to push this coin all the way up to $1. If they can get it up to more, they will get it up to more. And so, yes, we are still celebrating, and we saw Bitcoin breach $40,000 for the second time in the space of 4 weeks. This is historic, truly amazing. We are watching Bitcoin very closely, you can see it retraced at the 40,000 level at the first instance, and now we can see it has clearly breached that 40,000 level. It's currently dropped back to 38,000, but we will see it enter into this range here beyond the 42,000 level mark. So don't you wish you got Bitcoin when it was $10, huh? Okay, so Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency, and that's also reached its all-time high. Last week it was just hovering around the $1,300 mark, and so here we see it peaked at over $1,700, and now it's standing at $1,500. So this also looks like it hasn't finished its bull run. We're hearing analysts talking about a 10-year bull run in cryptocurrency. And if you look at the history, that's exactly what is going to happen. The bear run, when we saw the crash from $20,000 to $3,000, that lasted 3 years to recover. And so now this new bull run is predicted to last for 10 years. And so with one of the smaller cryptocurrencies, the altcoin, Tron, it was at around the 3.5 cent level last week. This week, it's sort of plateaued, so it's still at that level. And if we look at Ripple was poised to regain the 75 cent mark, but it seems to have struggled to do that. It did for a brief instant, but before coming straight back down to this current level of 41 cents. So we will watch, but it didn't retrace back down to this level, to the 33 cent level. So we will watch and see exactly what what Ripple has in store for us going forward. Okay, so that's our newsflash. Now, if you're watching this on the recording, do make sure you tune in every Sunday at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is our new time, Sunday at 4 o'clock. Tune in and get the latest crypto news and get your starter breakdown on how to get started with cryptocurrency.